Welcome to WWP Genetics. We're thrilled to have you join us for another engaging and informative video. Today we will be discussing cannabis tourism, the rise of bud and breakfast experiences. Cannabis tourism, an emerging niche in the global travel industry, has rapidly gained traction over the past decade, particularly in regions where marijuana has been legalized for recreational use. One of the most innovative and culturally significant developments within this space is the rise of bud and breakfast experiences, lodging options that combine the comfort and familiarity of bed and breakfast accommodations with cannabis-friendly amenities and immersive marijuana-scented experiences. These establishments offer more than just a place to sleep. They serve as curated cultural hubs where guests can explore cannabis in a safe, legal, and often luxurious setting. The term bud and breakfast is a clever play on the traditional bed and breakfast, signaling that cannabis is as central to the experience as the morning meal. These venues vary widely in terms of atmosphere, services, and audience. Some are rustic retreats in the Colorado Rockies that attract nature-loving tourists eager to combine hiking with high-quality sativa strains, while others are chic urban properties in cities like Denver, Seattle, Los Angeles, or Toronto that cater to cosmopolitan travelers interested in cannabis-infused cuisine, wellness rituals, and nightlife. Some locations even include professional chefs, cannabis sommeliers, or bud tenders who guide guests through tastings, pairings, or infused dining events, adding an air of sophistication akin to wine tourism. What distinguishes these cannabis-friendly lodgings is the degree to which they normalize and celebrate marijuana consumption in a communal, socially acceptable environment. Smoking lounges, vaporizer rentals, and designated outdoor areas are often part of the experience, and many properties go a step further by offering on-site dispensary services or partnerships with nearby cannabis retailers. This integration allows guests not only to legally purchase marijuana products, but also to learn about strain types, cannabinoids, terpenes, and methods of consumption from knowledgeable staff. Some bud and breakfast hosts even conduct cannabis education classes, offering travelers a deeper understanding of the plant's cultural history, medical applications, and evolving legal landscape. The legalization of recreational cannabis in several U.S. states, as well as in countries like Canada, Uruguay, and parts of Europe, has created fertile ground for cannabis tourism to flourish. Travelers often cite the ability to consume cannabis legally and openly as a key motivation for their choice of destination. This is especially true for tourists from jurisdictions where marijuana remains illegal or stigmatized. Bud and breakfast accommodations provide a welcoming gateway for these individuals to engage with cannabis in a supportive environment, free from judgment or fear of legal consequences. In many ways, these experiences function as both a retreat and a rite of passage, demystifying marijuana use while promoting responsible consumption. An important element of bud and breakfast tourism is its emphasis on community and connection. Shared experiences such as wake and bake breakfasts, evening sessions around a fire pit, or group yoga sessions enhanced with cannabis-infused balms or oils foster a sense of camaraderie among guests. These interactions often attract a diverse demographic, from baby boomers rediscovering cannabis after decades of prohibition, to millennials seeking alternative wellness solutions, to Gen Z travelers eager to document their experiences on social media. The common thread is curiosity, openness, and a desire for authenticity. Beyond recreation, wellness has emerged as a significant pillar in the cannabis tourism space. Many bud and breakfast venues are expanding their services to include holistic treatments such as CBD massages, cannabis-infused facials, and guided meditations using microdosed edibles. These offerings appeal to travelers interested in using cannabis for stress relief, pain management, or spiritual exploration. The fusion of marijuana and wellness also aligns with broader trends in tourism that prioritize mental and physical health, making cannabis retreats a natural extension of yoga getaways or mindfulness escapes. The economic impact of bud and breakfast tourism should not be underestimated. In regions where cannabis is legal, this niche has contributed to local economies by boosting demand for related services, including transportation, guided tours, retail, dining, and entertainment. Property owners who previously struggled to fill their rooms during off-seasons have found new markets in cannabis enthusiasts, while entire communities have seen revitalization through marijuana tourism dollars. Moreover, this industry has created employment opportunities for a range of professionals, from chefs and tour guides to wellness practitioners and horticultural experts. Despite its growing popularity, The bud and breakfast sector still faces legal and regulatory challenges. Zoning laws, licensing requirements, and inconsistent policies regarding on-site consumption create a patchwork of compliance issues for operators. In the United States, for instance, cannabis remains illegal at the federal level, which complicates interstate travel and disqualifies most cannabis businesses from federal banking services or traditional insurance coverage. As a result, many entrepreneurs in this space operate in a legal grey area, making advocacy and policy reform crucial to the industry's long-term viability. Culturally, the normalization of cannabis through tourism plays a pivotal role in shifting public perception. By incorporating cannabis into mainstream hospitality settings, bud and breakfast experiences challenge outdated stereotypes of marijuana users and showcase the plant's versatility. Whether guests are drawn by the promise of elevated cuisine, artistic inspiration, or simply relaxation, their exposure to responsible cannabis use in these environments can have ripple effects in reducing stigma and encouraging more informed, open-minded dialogue. Looking forward, the bud and breakfast trend is poised to evolve further with technological advancements, sustainability initiatives, and personalized guest experiences. Smart cannabis devices, eco-friendly cultivation methods, and AI-powered concierge services are just a few of the innovations being integrated into high-end cannabis lodging. As more jurisdictions move toward legalization, the market for cannabis tourism will likely diversify even more, giving rise to unique cultural fusions, from marijuana-infused Ayurvedic retreats in India to cannabis and coffee tasting tours in Amsterdam. In essence, the rise of bud and breakfast tourism represents more than just a passing fad. It signals a deeper transformation in how society views cannabis and leisure. It underscores a growing demand for experiential travel that is immersive, educational, and restorative. As cannabis continues its journey from prohibition to prominence, bud and breakfast accommodations will remain at the forefront of this cultural shift, welcoming travelers not only into their homes but into a new way of thinking about wellness, freedom, and the art of elevated living. We hope you found today's video informative. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share to stay updated on our latest content. For more exciting insights, be sure to check out our brother channel at WWP Logistics. See you in the next video.